Another important way to customize Lighttable is with user behaviors. And behaviors are basically like settings in Lighttable. And you'll see that in the behaviors it has the app and editor tags that you saw before. And there's already a behavior under app for the skin of Lighttable, and you can change that from dark to light if you'd like to. I think dark's a little easier on the eyes, but it's your preference. Now let's say that you wanted to edit the font settings in your editor windows. So under the editor tag you can start typing font and it'll find font settings with autocomplete, and it'll tell you that you need to give it 3 values: font family, size, and line height. You specify these values using sets of quotation marks, but because I don't want to change the font family or line height, I just leave those empty and change the size. You can use any font that you have on your computer, and I give Arial a try here, and even though it's actually not on this video, I gave Wingdings a shot, which was a terrible idea. My personal recommendation would be to stick to either the default font or another monotype font. Particularly when you're coding, these types of fonts are going to be the most legible. Another thing that can impact legibility is the theme of your editor window. So still in the editor tag, you can use the autocomplete to find set editor theme. And this will change the color and the appearance of the font in that window. So I'm going to try the theme IBD Knox, which is the one that my co-founder Chris uses. And I kind of like this. It's a little darker, cooler, easier on the eyes. But as you can see, it's actually terrible for viewing Python. So even though I may want it in my others, I definitely want to change Python. So I can add a new tag, editor.python, and this will make behaviors that only apply in windows that have Python files. So just like above, you begin typing to set the editor theme, and autocomplete will find that again. And when you make quotation marks, you can hit tab in between them to bring up the full autocomplete list. And I choose Twilight as the theme here because I think this makes Python fairly legible. There are lots of ways to customize Lighttable. I'd encourage you to really play around with them and experiment until Lighttable looks, feels, and acts the way you want it to.